What's up, you guys? A little Saturday night. Seeing what's happening. Get some watchers on there. Thank you, thank you. Most excellent. Just want to jump on really quick before Big Red goes live here in about an hour. What's up, Blade Manor? What's going on down, man? Peter's here. What's up, Peter? Yeah, man, it's a beautiful day on the West Coast here today, so everybody's at the beach and stuff. What's up, Morgan? Morgan's here. Got some knives out here. Gonna show off kind of what I've been packing around this week and what's new. First off, what are you guys carrying today? If you follow my Instagram, you probably saw what I was carrying. I was carrying up this right here. What's up, Josh? What's up, Glock by my side? The whole clip saga scenario. What's up, Sean Lowe? CRKT Gusset. Sweet. Boker Auto. Unimpressive ABKT Warthog. Oh, dude, I saw that on your stuff here. What's up, Blue Collar? Blue Collar Survival's in the house, too. Knife Enthusiast. What's up, man? Yeah, that's good stuff. Boker Nano, Nathan. All right, all right. Lucius has got the Spyderco Shaman. Oh, the Blade HQ exclusive. Nice. Dude, you're quick on the action on that. I was tied up at work, dude. Totally missed that. What's up, Rick? Benchmade Contigo. Yeah, nice, dude. I just got my KnifeWorks one. That's pretty sweet, too. Benchmade Bug Out with custom black G10 Putman scales. Nice. Yeah, this one's so smooth. It's really nice. Yeah, I've been carrying it with the deep pocket carry clip today from MXG Gear. It's not the flashiest to match this, but definitely, you know, it's one of those. It works pretty good. But yeah. Well, that's cool, man. I want to get into kind of show you what I've been going on. Got the Benchmade Gold Class. So, yeah, I see that, Tucker. What up? We got the Benchmade Ale. Yeah, it does almost look like a Lynch clip. It's pretty close to it. The nice part about this one, though, is compared to the stock one, it sets it up as deep carry. So you can see right there, conceals it mostly in your pocket. A lot of people didn't like it because they're like, you know, you're paying, I think MSRP retail is $500 on this one. Most places have it like $430 or something. So people are like, man, just, you know, the milled pocket clip is so much nicer and goes with the, you know, the one-piece titanium handles here. But I like the deep pocket carry, so I need a mix of both. And I know a couple people said MXG makes a split. One of these, it's more of a split, has a little bit more design to it. So, no, Big Red EDC. He usually goes live. He has a Saturday Knife live. It's like 10 p.m. Pacific, so I don't want to run into that. But just wanted to jump on a little bit beforehand. But this is the new Benchmade Ale. It's spelled A-L-L-E-R. And this one's going to be in our pass-around group, so we can get some other people's opinions on it and get them to do some testing and see what they like. Yeah, got it going, man. But it's got a bottle opener. It's got the lanyard hole. Yeah, Big Red EDC goes live. Micro bit, little pry bar, flathead screwdriver. Money clip that you can also convert into a pocket clip by taking these blue spacers out using shorter screws. Blue collar. Oh, right on Blade Manor. Thanks. Blue collar. Yeah, get in touch with Blade Banner offline. He'll go over all the requirements and the entry fees and stuff. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, this one's a pretty neat little guy here. I like to get other people's opinions on it for sure. They make some really cool pocket knives, famine knives, and I think it's De Mongevet he partners with, so yeah, no fees. I'm just messing. A little bottle opener, a little punch as well. He makes some like Timascus ones and other stuff, but this is a good, really good entry level one from Benchmade, and you know they're partnering with Famine Knives, and I think it's Mr. Famine and Mr. De Mongevet from France, but good guys over there in Europe. But this one's legal. It's a friction folder. It's their Benchmade number 380, the Olay. I'll show you the box here. Hold on. This is what the box looks like. As you can kind of see, this one's a first production, but it's yeah, pretty cool. Just got made. They're born on dating now, so you kind of know where it's made, who it's made by. I mean, where it's made. It's made in Oregon City, Oregon, USA. But what's up, Mr. Floofykins? Yeah, it's totally California legal, but knowing them, it's too tall of a blade. It needs to be down here. But it's pretty cool. It's pretty neat. You know, a lot of people were on the fence about it, and a lot of people have actually bought it. So hopefully, more people will like it and will get their opinions. But I've been carrying it just in a side pocket, and it's worked great. And I've used it for opening boxes and some mail and cutting some other stuff this last week. So far so good. I like it. So we'll put that one off to the side. I got a recent fixed blade. Can't go without, you know, fixed blade Friday. So I found out this one is discontinued. And so I had to pick one up. But this is the Benchmade 169 SBK. And it's the Protagonist. I got it wrong earlier. I was telling a couple people that it was I think the Nivrambus, but it's the Protagonist. So the Protagonist, it's this guy right here. It's a fixed blade by Benchmade, Kydex sheath. It comes with tons of different clips, so you can put it on pretty much anything, from your belt to your tactical vest to your backpack to, you know, your boxer shorts, whatever. Opens from either side, so right or left-handed, depends on how you want to open it. So that's kind of a neat feature. So it's got dual snaps. So it doesn't matter how you want to do it. You can pop it open either way. So pretty neat. But let's take a look at it without cutting myself. So this one's the serrated. The other one was, and they also make a Tonto version, but I got this one in the drop point with the serrations. And the thing I really liked about this, grip-wise handle, it feels really, really nice because this is all like textured rubber. And kind of a harder rubber, but it's a textured rubber. So I don't know if you can see it in there. Got a nice little bit of a color, kind of outline. You know, and basically right here is your actual, you know, your full tang of the knife. It's all the way through here, but you don't feel it. And same with the top. It's got some really good jimping right here. I'll do a review on it, but it's, for me, it fits perfect. So very smooth lines, very thin. So I don't know thin-wise what we can compare it to, but let's say I need to get a stock knife here. Here's a stock Griptilian, and I'll compare it to a stock Griptilian. So you can see how different it is, thickness. This one's just so much thinner. So I really liked it, especially for a fixed blade. So I'm not sure which way I'm going to carry this. I don't know if this is going to be a work deal. Carry it maybe scout style, like this on the belt. But this is just pressure fit. There's no locking other than this strap here. It's a really tough kind of Cordura nylon with a couple good straps or snaps on it. I do still have a stock knife. I do have some others too, so, but yeah. So it's good. I saw something about a sharpening system in there. So I'm just getting started. I'm, sorry, Mr. Floofykins. I'm just getting started on some sharpening and doing a couple like starter stones. And then I've been using the ones I've been giving away quite a bit, which are the guided field sharpeners from Benchmade and Worksharp. So I've been using those. Yeah, it's really thin, and I don't know. I have an Osborne in here. Hold on. I know there's one up on the rack, but let me close this up so I can compare them. But to me, it reminds me a lot of an Osborne thickness-wise. And I'm a fan of the Osborne, so you can kind of see not much thicker at all than an Osborne. And for a fixed blade, that's pretty cool. So this one's not meant for, I mean, I'm sure you could go out and do tons of work with it, obviously. Let Woodland Tactical test it. Yeah, dude, he can test whatever he wants, man. Have him get a hold of me. Put it to the test. But I like that. So it's been discontinued. There's a couple versions. I got this one and figured I'll go from there. And we'll see how it works. This one's not as drop shutty as I remembered it was the other day. I must have tightened it up. Trying to steal the red thumb studs off it or something. Definitely a great lightweight fixed knife. So I'll do a review on that. You'll see that coming up. If you haven't seen the purple anodized Flytanium scales, you can check out my video on that, but these are awesome. Digging the purple on them. And let's see, what else we got this week? We got a knife by request. Somebody wanted to see one of these, so I figured I'd bring it out. It is the Grizzly Ridge from Benchmade. And I'm kind of a fan of the orange myself, so I kind of like this little bit burnt orange look. Yeah, Morgan, I'm not at liberty to speak about the 537 right now. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, so that should be coming out here in the next week or two to everybody. I think they'll start shipping them here soon. But the people at Benchmade are very cool. Let me get access to some of these knives early, so it's good. Yeah, and this one, you know, I think you could go either way with this one. So this one's got a hard plastic right here in the orange, and then more of a grippy overlay. Soldier 940, that's a bummer. I guess as long as you're getting what you want. And it's got the cool split arrow clip. Yeah, it's got the jimping in two places, so very useful for like, you know, hunting applications if you're really having to get in there and get some detail work done, or if you're needing to, you know, pierce through some stuff. I mean, this is really, really rigid jimping, and your finger, your thumb won't slip off of it. So no matter how wet or anything it gets, it's stuck on there. I really like the belly of the blade too, how it comes up a little bit. I know there's some really good research and design that went into this, so usefulness, yes. You probably won't see me like gutting an elk with it, but I do have a friend that's going to put a couple of these to the test, so going to get some video on that. Should be good. Probably have to wait for some of the bigger stuff till fall, but not a big fan of the 940, so glad I got it out of my collection. All right, well, you can always contact me, man. I'm a fan of the 940, so I feel I might like Benchmade. 560 BK1. But I think my keys managed to get in through the open back and flatten a spot near the tip of the blade. Huh. You can always send that in. Osprey Bravo 18. You can always send that in. They'll take care of that for you. If you're talking about your keys got in when it was closed and got something on the tip down here, you can always send it in and they'll resharpen it for you and get that back to a normal edge. Your Freak, I think if that's the one you're talking about, the new Freak, yeah. They'll get it all fixed for you, put it back to normal. Part of your Life Sharp warranty. It's good stuff. they're good with you using and abusing your knives. You know, for me, that's the nicest part about having the warranty is you get some of that stuff taken care of. So make hashtag knife sale great again. I'm still waiting on that. The KPL heavy lube's going good, so that's awesome. Still using the regular KPL lube every day. Getting ready for Big Red EDC to go live tonight with his, oh, what does he call it? Saturday Knife Live. Yeah, man, they cover everything. They make parts for a lot of stuff. At a certain point, you know, there is an in life where they'll run out of parts or they won't have it. But I think a lot of the knives that they have, you know, even if it's something that they don't make right away, they can still get it or, you know, custom order some of that stuff. So yeah, man, I'm glad I was able to show the Grizzly Ridge for you. And the number on that one's 15061. So if you wanted a model number for this guy right here, that's what it is. But needs to be a new hashtag for knife sales. Yeah. Need to get a second Benchmade for when I send this one for sharpening. I really like the KnifeWorks exclusive Contigo. I have that one. Hold on just a second. Let me go grab it. I forgot to bring it with me. I just got it back from the LifeSharp work, so I'll show you that one. What do you think of the crude DIY knives and blades? I haven't seen those, Calvin. I'll have to check those out. Let me see what these other ones look like here. Kind of a faux pas on my part. Totally meant to show these tonight too. There we go. Oh, that's not very nice. Just got your gold bug out. Oh, nice, Matthew. Yeah, that's good stuff. Oh, Big Red's here. What up, Big Red? Did I miss Big Red? Big Red EDC in the house. Got Blade Banner. Tucker. Yeah, Big Red's here. I was just talking about your Saturday Knife Live, so that's good stuff. Got this one back. I need to wipe off the lube here. Hold on. Somebody's got some bowel problems, I guess. But I just got this one back. This is the one that went out to the pass around group. This is the 560 BK-1 split arrow pocket clip and the M4. This one's got the standard, you know, black thumb studs. Just got that one back. They got it all sharpened and tuned back up. It's good to go. This is ready to go back on it, of course. Thanks to my friends at Benchmade. Yeah, Big Red, and that's our buddy Tucker. So I'm getting everybody primed so you can get them ready to go here for Saturday Knife Live. I think I missed some comments there while I was out. But anyways, this is that Contigo. You can see, let me wipe the blade off. I think this is the KnifeWorks exclusive Contigo. I believe it's the 810-1401. M390 blade, uncoated, very nice. Doing some blind reviews next week with the pass around group. I like this one. It's got a polished deep carry clip. It's got the full liners. It's just a rugged, super, super knife. And of course, it's got the, you know, KnifeWorks exclusive patterned layered G10 blue and black. Yeah, there's a carbon fiber leak up there. I'll show that in a second. Is that handle a hot spot? Looks sharp in the middle right here. You know, I haven't done too much with it. And where my fingers, it splits the middle and ring finger. So the only place I'm feeling it right here is this inside portion of my middle finger. So when I really grip down on it, that's where I'm feeling it. So yeah, the Contigo's a 940 on steroids, totally. I mean, it's an Osborne design. Warren Osborne, he was an amazing knife designer, knife maker. It's where the 940 came from, the Barrage, all that good stuff. So, but it's a big knife, you know. I mean, you start comparing it to, you know, the Freak. Let's see if we can get some stuff out of the way here. Slide them off the table. Be like, woof. So there's blade tip to blade tip, if you can even see that. All right, Blade Banner, appreciate it, man. Yeah, we'll get some blind reviews up next week. That'd be awesome. You have a regular M4 Contigo. Great knife, though probably not too much knife for me. So much grip. Yeah, it's nice. Compared to the Bug Out? Okay, cool. Hold on here. Get this one going. Yeah, it is really big. It's crazy big. So here's the Bug Out. Let me move this again. Yeah, I have the 940. So there's tip to tip on that one. Looks like this one's a little bit further up here. Hold on. There we go. Yeah, it's a big knife, you know? It's a big knife. Yeah, Rick, it does kind of go back to the 940 that they carry. And it's kind of nice because I have that one too. So it's kind of the same color scheme. I really like the fact that this one, you know, I got a new blade put on it, so it's dialed. Oh, knife lube in the last video. Clean your 535 is back to prime. Nice, right on, Morgan. That's great. That's great to hear. Yeah, the Contigo's nice. They make a couple different versions. I wanted to get one, so I finally was like, let's just get this one because I've always wanted it. And now I have a cool Instagram photo. So I gotta maybe stage that up tomorrow with my 940. Big knife or small knife person, or just don't care? I carry, I mean, big knife. Just right for me. 6'8". Dang. Yeah, no kidding, huh? That's perfect for you. I think for me, like, I can carry this one. I think it depends on what I'm doing, you know? If I'm just at home, hanging out, I probably won't carry a Contigo, you know? And, oh, thanks, Tucker. I appreciate that. Yeah, there's a bunch of us that, you know, submitted stuff. If you haven't seen, Nick Shabazz is doing a thing of, like, the, you know, newest YouTube reviewers and stuff. And there's a bunch of us that put in on it. So if you go there and you see any of us, you know, I don't usually advertise too much of it. I put myself on there. Just wanted to see, like, hey, see if people vote for me. You never know. Blue Collar's in it. Yeah, I know Blade Banner's in it. I haven't looked at the list yet myself. I'm doing that this weekend, so I've been super busy at work all week. But let me get the weight on this Contigo for you, too. Last year, they're ordering the Contigo. Yeah, probably. I'd like to get a second one to have, like, one I use and one I don't, but it's a lot, so. So weight on this guy, 5.78. I'm at the very bottom of the list, I think. At least when I looked at the list the other day. I thought I was off of it too, but he added me to the very bottom of it. I think it's alphabetical, so Z is Zach. It's at the very bottom. But this one's 5.7. Something like the Freak. That one's a 4.3, so ounce and a half less. Saw us and BCS in there. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's good. The Gold Class Bug Out, 2.1. I'm number 50. Yeah, I'm last, dude. The Z, you know. It's like the Yellow Pages. Everybody wants it to be A or AA, you know. Oh, you've gone there and voted for a few of us? Nice, cool, that's good. Yeah, I just snuck in there. Mine didn't upload the first time for some reason. So I saw it didn't make it, so I uploaded it a second time, so. Yeah, and then like a regular Griptilian. This one's the Cabela's edition. I just dyed it black. That's 4 ounces. This is the one in the, they love their D2. So, yeah. Yeah, I think for me, I mean, compared to like a Griptilian even, you know, you got your Contigo here. And you're going to compare that to like a full-size Griptilian. There they are lined up together. So you can see how the size difference. Maybe a smidge down, but yeah, that's even right there. So you can see just how big of a knife. I mean, it's not as big handle-wise as in width or height, but in overall length, you know, it's a good 1.5 inches or so more. And then blade-wise, if you go cutting edge to cutting edge, that's your distance there between them. So, yeah, kind of the trooper of it. But I dig it. I like it. Yeah, he cut off at 50. Yeah, I'm glad I made it. It's kind of cool to see, you know. I mean, I really hope everybody gets it, you know. Titanium or carbon fiber for handle materials? Depends on what capacity. It's a good question. I have both. You know, I have this one in carbon fiber. Yeah, thanks, Troy. Appreciate that. Yeah, I appreciate that. That's cool. Yeah, I mean, we're all pulling for each other. We have a lot of us that are in the pass around group together, so it's hard, you know. It's like you want to make sure your brothers get in too. You know, there's a lot of us that are all in there together, and you know, channels are about the same or so within, you know, a few months of each other. So try to root for each other. But if I had to only choose one, like carbon fiber or titanium, I'd probably go carbon fiber for the lightweight factor. Titanium's like super rugged and it'll last forever. I mean, like this Anthem, just butter smooth, you know, thrust bearings in there. I still need to do a review on it, but I got both the clips now and carried this one. I wanted to carry it for a full day, which I did today, and took it into Benchmade, compared it to a few things as well. But anybody got any other questions or anything? I kind of wanted to make sure I cut this off at a half hour. We got about 5 minutes left of me going live here, just so I can show a little respect to Big Red. I also want to participate in his live. He's always fun. Get some wild, crazy topics going. Yeah, it'll be cool. I'm gonna compare this in an Instagram post tomorrow. I'm gonna carry this one and my 940 from KnifeWorks. And we'll compare both of those and get those going. But yeah, this is a heavy duty fella here, and it'll do some serious work. So look forward to some flame throwing videos. We got the new Exotech Fire Rod XL. Have a good night, Peter. We're gonna pull that one, do some testing, light some fires tomorrow with it. Get some videos going on that. Ooh, Knife Designer talk tonight. Nice. No IPAs though. Dang it. But yeah, we can go Knife Designer right here. Famine and De Montgavet. Friction folder. But yeah, I don't know. You know my classic. You know my favorite. It's going to be the 940s from Osborne. All sorts of good stuff. Yeah, I'm excited. And I'll tell you what, getting hands-on with that bailout, holy cow, you guys. The Tonto blade, I know some people are in and out about the Tonto blade, but the Tonto blade, it's a win. 2 ounces. It's bigger in the handle than these bug outs. So if you saw my comparison photo that I posted on Instagram, it shows the difference between this one, or not this one, but the purple one I have and the other one. Not a Tonto fan, yeah. Tonto is like give or take people, but will you take me to Benchmade? You come on out, man. I'll take you Benchmade. Let you tour around, show you a good time there. They'll let you buy some knives. They have all their knives on display. You can get hands-on with all of them. They're the only knife maker around that you can walk in and get hands-on with all their knives. And they have a custom limited case too, so you can pick up some ones there. I saw some pretty sweet ones there this last week, so kind of scary because I'm like, man, I'd like to buy another one of these one that I see in there, but I can't tell too many people because people might rush in there and snatch them up and then they're gone forever. But yeah, I'm down with that. Yeah, the pummel, it's aluminum, it's a pummel. And here's the deal. You guys saw my bug out test video. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. It's what I also posted on Nick Shabazz's deal. But I'm going to put it to more torture testing than I did the bug out. So I'm going to buy, I already put in an order to buy a few of them with my friends at Benchmade, so they know I'm in. We're going to do some serious testing. So it's going to be drops. It's going to be hammering down on stuff. You know, they showed a little bit in their, like, demo video, you know, of, like, the military people, like, digging through some, you know, gravel or something with it or whatever, but nice. Setting your Spyderco designs in. And the CPM 3V, the 3V is nice. So I'm thinking, I know there's a couple aftermarket designers that have already talked about doing some different scales. Can I go over that bigger Tonto knife and explain it? This one? This Contigo? But yeah, so one of the things that they're doing is they're like, I want to make sure, like when, you know, they have that little pommel on the end, that aluminum piece, you know, you can put a lanyard on it, you can do whatever. But work blade wise, yeah, totally. It's awesome. So, and I'm going to put it to the test, you know. I'm going to do the same thing I did before. I'm going to do a really quick video the day I get it. You're the wow guy. Nice. I'm going to do a really quick video and say, give me some test ideas to break this. So look for that this next week. I'm going to do a quick video asking you what tests. So think about it over the weekend. Let me know what tests you want to see and say, bam, not on this gold class, but yeah, the tips are a hard thing, you know, on the bug out. That's the one thing that, you know, went first was the very end tip, you know, snapped off. I will open a paint can. Shout out to the paint can right here. That's where my last bug out found my paint from the paint can opening. I will not open a rusted paint can again. That's one thing I learned from that. What's up, Slicey Dicey? Slicey's in the house, dude. How was your trip, man? So jealous, man. So jealous. Got your picture, got a little video with the boys at Blade HQ. I should say all the staff because I think it was Wendy. Is that what you said? Just got back an hour ago. Nice. Yeah, you had Wendy or somebody that was running, getting knives for you. That's like a playground, man, for all of us. So they like made it to the motherland. So awesome. But yeah, that's one of those things that's pretty cool there. So what to do with the gold class bug out? Get some drywall and just keep chunking it through the board. Yeah, he wore his Rangers hat. I know. It's like, come on, dude. Wear your, you know, at least go with the Red Wings or something. No, he's a Rangers fan forever, I think. He just doesn't want to hear about everybody else. But yeah, that's so awesome you got to go there. That's pretty cool stuff. I really like that. That'll be a trip that I'll just have to make, you know. You only bought one knife at Blade HQ. I'm working on it, man. I'm working on it. We'll get that deal ironed out. That'll be a good deal. So you'll get another one here. Get another knife in your collection. I really like that one you picked up though, the Spider Monkey from Southern Grind. You should, man. You should totally do it. It's smooth. It's real smooth. But yeah. So anyways, that's one of those things that, you know, I think all of us want to go to Blade HQ and play around and have fun. And so the first Benchmade I ever bought. So I don't know if you're talking about my first ever Benchmade. That one I actually won in a raffle, a $1 raffle. You took the Spider Monkey out of your suitcase before I left everywhere. Heck yeah, dude. You gotta rock that thing right as you get it. Yeah, first ever Benchmade. It was an original 940. It was a single digit of 1,000 first production run, the original production run of the 940. So it was from a private collection of one of the VPs, executives from Benchmade who had donated it to a fundraiser, and I won it as part of a fundraiser raffle. And after carrying it every day for several years, I basically was told, because I kept bringing it in there, and they kept resharpening it, so taking more off. All of a sudden, it's like, they're like, hey, you're carrying this every day. And I'm like, yeah. And they're like, you know, this is a, you know, single digit of 1,000 first production run of a classic knife. And, you know, I think it was probably 4 or 5 years old at that time. And they're like, we can't even get, you know, double digits barely at the time. And they're like, this, especially this knife. And I'm like, huh. And so then I was like, well, what should I do? And they're like, well, you need to put it away and not carry it. I'm like, oh, all right. So then it started the whole research of, man, I love this knife. I need to get another one. So I went and got another one, put a different blade on it because I bought it used from somebody who trashed it. And You said no to the Tanto on that Southern Grind? Nice, nice. Yeah, I can't wait for you to show that one off. That'll be a nice one. And basically from there, just started buying more and more. After I got a second Osborne and put a new blade on it through Benchmade, I got a Griptilian and started getting into other knives. And so then I got a third Osborne 940. So really, really like crazy addicted into it was probably 3.5 years ago. And yeah, about 3.5 years ago. So had a crazy opportunity that came about, and yeah, got to build my own Benchmade knife as part of it. So that kind of kicked it into full overdrive, crazy addicted knife mode. So and there we have it for today. So the Kaiser Mini Sheepdog, I have one. And I think I did a review on it, if you go back through my videos. If not, I'll have to do an updated one. That's one of my goals for this year, is to go through and see, you know, I've passed my year mark. I've been on YouTube for a few years, but only just following, commenting, those kind of things. Started posting videos March of 2018, and really got into like, okay, here's what I have now, and here's some cool stuff, and international Benchmade and some other things. But it was like no setup, no tripod, no nothing, no lights, just holding my phone on top of a box with some tissue paper, to cover up the table I was using. So it's kind of going a little bit up from there, but not too high class, still filming with, basic equipment like now, bumping my tripod and stuff. But yeah, what's up, Ryan? How you doing? You might have seen it, influenced it. Yeah, probably. If I had to like keep track of everybody that influenced my knife purchases, that's your channel. Yeah, there you go. That's one of those things that like everybody influences. You find a knife you really like, you're like, snap. Like me. I'm not all Benchmade. I had an opportunity that popped up, and somebody was going to the Kershaw, knife sale. They're like, do I have a Benchmade Phaeton? Funny you asked that question. I was contemplating one of those today, but I did leave Benchmade without buying a knife today. I bought one yesterday, so if you saw that, it's this one right here. You're a Benchmade rep, kind of like Zelric is for a Benchmade rep? No. I'm like the unofficial Benchmade rep. What's up, Zach? Rodney's in the house. So I bought this one. It's the Protagonist. I prefer American-made knives, but I'll tell you what. I don't know if you saw that review I just did on the Keen, the Masterdrop Keen. And I found some other Wee knives and some other stuff that, I'm like, hey, I want to really get one of those, like, Wee Gentrys, the folding knives, like little slip joints. Thank you, EDC Gear. Appreciate that. I got this. I got a bunch of other slip joints. You've probably seen my proper videos and stuff, but these are pretty awesome ones. And then Wee comes out with those. I'm like, oh, nice. Yeah, that Keen video is nice. And I'll tell you what, I did the review for a different one first, and I was like saying how it wasn't the Keen. And I was like, yeah, this one, could use to be a little bit bigger, a little bit smoother. The lock was a little rough on one of the other knives I reviewed. And then I did the Keen video, and I'm like, oh my gosh. I'm like, I was testing it out before I did the video, and I'm like, holy cow. And anyway, so it was one of those things that I was like, this is the knife I want. This is it. So I got that on my list already, and I saw they make a purple one, and I think the Masterdrop's open for another day or two, so I got to look into that tonight after Big Red stuff. But yeah, so I hope you guys are doing good. I'm really excited to see Slicey stuff. The beautiful fact I picked up. Oh man, that's in the other room, man. All right, Big Red, we'll see you in a few, man. Big Red EDC is gonna go live here in about 15 minutes or so. Do his Saturday Knife Live, KNIFE. Troy, I'll get that out for next time, man. I didn't have enough time to get a bunch of knives. I had a couple people ask me to bring some knives out, so I want to get a couple of them. I know that silver twill is awesome. And I know Blade Banner has, he got a custom set of scales from Death of All Things on Instagram. And, Dude, I'll tell you what, that silver twill is awesome. What's up, Seth? Seth's in the house. So, yeah, I really like that silver twill, and so that's what kind of got me looking. And then this year they did the SHOT Show fact with it, and I'm like, yeah, buddy. Yeah, it's on the other video. I'll bring it out live, maybe tomorrow or something. I'm gonna announce another giveaway tomorrow, even though I have my other one going. So make sure you get in on that one. Never been to Big Red EDC's live show. Yeah, you stop in, check it out. He's got some wild and crazy topics they get into. Fall asleep. Yeah, you're wide awake now. You're like, yeah, I got my knife. Finally got the silver twill fact. Oh, nice, Rodney. Yeah, that's good. Patrick Adair Designs, and you should make a custom Benchmade knife ring. Dang, I gotta look that up. Does he do some good stuff? A custom Benchmade knife ring. Sounds like that's good stuff. I just want to get this glowing because it's so cool. And it's so cool that it's like in the handles too. They weave it into the carbon fiber. Probably can't see it in the carbon fiber, but you can see it on there. CVV Apropos? Oh, waiting for you when you got home. Nice. Huh. Interesting people who collect knives. Uh-huh. Yeah. He made a ring out of an iPhone 8 before? Dang. Saw Blade Banner had a Kershaw blur with silver where the black grip tape usually is. Oh, yeah. Huh. No, I probably butchered it when I read it off. Yeah, some of those names are hard because, you know, even with like pass-around stuff that they do, sometimes the pronunciation's not there. So you're like, how do I say this? It's like, try to find an official video release from them. You've used some stones on your 940. Done some stones, started working onto that. Anthropos. The Isham one. Oh, yeah, okay, nice. Yeah, it's just starting to get in some stone work. Had a really good privilege to get a kind of a personal knife sharpening lesson from Big Brown Bear. So what do I think about the Benchmade did with Oregon City Police Department? Well, I think in a nutshell, they're trying to be good neighbors. I mean, literally they're like a stone throw from each other. So the bummer part is, you know, there's some people whose lives got affected over that whole deal. So it's a bummer. And I think that's what I'm just going to leave it there. So good intentions gone awry with social media. So, yep, the Grizzly Ridge is very underrated. I've carried it so many times, just on a day-to-day. It was way overblown, totally is. But it's one of those things that people are passionate about everything, you know? I mean, what if somebody was bringing in, you know, knives from a different company to cut up and they were cutting them up for them? I mean, it's just weird stuff. So, you know, I think policies changed on both sides. I know for a fact. And unfortunately, people's lives got affected over it as well. So that just sucks. That really sucks. Because everybody's trying to do the right thing. So, but anyways, on that happy note, you've got two. Yeah, exactly. PR move? I don't think it was a PR move. I mean, it was a unfortunate error, but I don't think anything was done according to policies on either side, but that's my personal opinion. Yeah, I mean, it's all the opinion you take. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, let's address it again, Slicey. I've addressed it in a previous video, but yeah, it's unfortunate, but it's one of those things that happens, and you know, everybody moves on, and the unfortunate part is, you know, people that are just trying to be nice and do nice things, their personal lives got affected, so that really sucks. Their videos were military to Eastern over hunters ago. Yeah, oh yeah, it's one of those things. So Ian said, if I only had to keep one knife, what would it be? Folding knife. Folding knife. Dang. I would have to go with probably one of my 940s. And if I had to pick one of the 940s, I think just for durability, I would have to go with the KnifeWorks exclusive one with the black and blue G10. With the close second. My International 940, but that's not going to be durable though. That's the problem because it's got the aluminum. You know, that's the problem for me. So I would say G10. I would say one of these, but it's got the C-Tech, and the C-Tech will break pretty easy. So should get a 10,000 lumen flashlight like Nick Shabazz. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I do need some props coming up, I guess. We'll get some more props, but anyways, you guys, any other questions real quick? We got about 10 minutes before Big Red goes live. So I'll kick it off probably 5 minutes before he starts. Like I said, if you haven't got a Benchmade Protagonist, really, really nice, thin, rubber-handled fixed blade. Contigo would last, yeah. How long have you lost a Benchmade for? Probably a week or two. And it's just a misplaced thing, you know. You put it somewhere. Yeah, heck yeah, Blue Collar. Sounds good. Saturday Knife Live coming up, 10 p.m. Pacific on Big Red EDC's channel. There's good peeps over there. About a week or so I've lost a knife for, so that sucks. Yeah, I mean, that's what you get when you have these. I mean, I know it's like a smaller knife. Size-wise, this one's got the CPM 20 CV. But, yeah, that's good. Favorite blade color? I'm really fond of, like, their kind of stone wash, their tumble. They call it satin finish, but it's got a, you know, a stone wash to it. I really like that. I mean, you know, you go high rolling, you're going to get into some Damascus patterns. This one's the Munin. It's pretty cool. But, yeah, I would say color on a knife. I'm kind of torn because I used to be a huge fan of, like, the blue. That's why I went with, like, all the blue ones and everything else, you know, KnifeWorks and all that. But then they came out with, like, the Smoky Mountain KnifeWorks edition one. And that's awesome. You paid $105 for your Protagonist? Yeah, that's a great price. Yeah, if you can get one, get one. You know, I'm going to try to get another one before they run out of stock of them. Because just for giggles, I'd like to get the Tonto version as well. But now that they came out with the Super Freak and you got this, like, kind of perfectly matching red, and then red barrel spacers, and then, you know, my swap out to the red thumb studs, you know, poof. And then I got this one that's red. And this, you know, this came stock with red everything, which is super nice. And the Going Gear one, this is, man, and the story behind it. Ugh. Yep, Rodney, this is it, man, right here. They're going to have it all year long. So get yours while you can. But love it a lot. Super Creek worth the price? The Super Freak? Yeah. Super Freak's definitely worth it. M4 coated. What's up, Blackwood Blades? Sounds good, Tugger. See you over it there. How much time we got? We got 3 minutes left. And then it'll be 5 minutes until he broadcasts, so the Super Freak's worth the price for me. Yeah, Super Freak all the way. I mean, I got a couple of them. I sent one out to our pass-around group, and I think everybody loved it. So, any blades from Spain? No, none from Spain. I got the one from Italy. Right here. Just his Lion Steel from Collector Knives, the special edition. The Grizzly Ridge is basically in the top 5 knives you owned. Yeah, it's a solid one. Did you ever pick up the Benchmade Precinct? I don't think so. Not yet, no. How many knives in my collection? I haven't counted lately. It's been a little while. But I was in the, like, 150 range. But I'm well above that now. I haven't done an official count yet. Probably above 200, at least. Trying to see if I missed any questions here before we bounce off. All right, Rick. Yeah, I'm gonna hang up to you. I really appreciate you guys hanging out. You know, if you get a chance, go over to Big Red EDC on YouTube. Slicey only has 40. Dang, man. Yeah, Slicey's only got 40 knives. Only. I wish I could do that. I mean, I could pare down knives, you know, but I start getting the ones that, you know, you don't get attached. Yeah, it's hard, though. You know, you get people that give you knives. You get people that you buy knives from that do certain things to them, kind of mod them for you. I like to keep all that stuff, too. Well, cool, guys. Well, it's about a minute left. If I have no planned videos for them and don't carry them, they're gone. Okay. That's a fair way to look at it. Keeps you in the business of getting new ones in, without hopefully spending too much extra money. Yeah, I appreciate the subscriber count. Good luck on that. Yeah, it's one of those things. I mean, once I hit 1750, I have a giveaway going for that. So if you're here, go find that video. Make sure you subscribe, like that video, leave a comment of whatever requested on there, and that'll enter you to win. I think I got 3 prize pack giveaways for that. And if you haven't followed me on Instagram, dang, you sold over 200 last year. Holy cow. Follow me on Instagram, ZStuffs, ZStuffZSZ. It's in the description here as well on my YouTube channel. But gonna probably do a giveaway over there sometime tomorrow, maybe. Just do a live Instagram video giveaway, just because I hit 1,000 followers over there. So thanks, Troy. I appreciate it, man. Oh, you got the Mini Creek River. Nice. Yeah. All right, you guys. Well, if you're gonna go watch Big Red EDC, I'll see you over there. If not, I appreciate everything you guys do for my channel.